All right, so next we got about an inch of water in here we got to get out, and we're taking the legs down now. We're going to move this pool and then set this filter up back running on the pool over here. So let's get started on that. Okay, we got all the legs off. We're getting ready to take the rest of this water right here and lift this side and pour it into the pool because we can't get down no lower with a pump. So hopefully we can do it like this. But we got Troy here helping now, so we should be able to get this done. All right, well, we got it emptied and we got it moved, but we're being held on by a cord that's tied on here to one of the motors. He's almost got it free, but we're working on it. All right, that was a pain in the butt, but we have this wet spot where the pool was. Now the pool is right in there. You can see it right on top. Let me see if I can zoom in. Right on top of that fish tank. You can see it right there. So that's going to be storage until we need it to do the sump with. But now we need to shop back up all this wetness here real quick and clean this up a little bit and take this the rest. I took the top apart and I got the hose ready to hook it back up sitting in there. So I got to take this one down. We got to take that big rock off of there, slide these two containers over to the dog bone and put the rest of the blue gravel into that, and then rebuild this filtration system sitting on this rock right here so that it can go over and into the pool and we can keep this bacteria alive in both of these. We don't want that to die. So that's our next step. Okay, we got it moved. We got the filters reset up. I made a little stand for them out of that big rock. Now they're pouring back into the pool so that bacteria will stay alive. We can eliminate all this here altogether completely. And boom, we're good to go. So we're clear up to the little couch. From the little couch over, we'll be clear all the way to the back of the pool here. So we can start bringing in plants. You know what? Sometimes I make plans and I'm just like, oh, we'll do this, then we'll do that, then we'll do this afterwards, and then comes that, and then we'll get that done. And I'm just like, oh my God. It's killing me because I did from 3 o'clock until 7 o'clock this morning. And watching Tracy, so that was a 16-hour shift. And then my nurse didn't show up today. So now I got to do her 8 hours. And here's the problem. Today at 3 o'clock, I got to start the next 16-hour shift. So it's like working 40 hours straight without sleep. Can't sleep. Can't go to sleep on Tracy, you know. So I've got my little Tracy thing out here. And I've got music playing in the background. So I can hear it. As long as I can hear that music, I know I can hear the beeping. So it just stays by me and I hear it. I can run in real quick. So I can still get some work done, but man, I did not expect this. Didn't expect this at all. But it's a good thing community service showed up today. Yes, that's it. Give yourself an attaboy, that's it. All right, so now this stuff here, we can just take it picture by picture and just pour it in. Just, yeah, throw it, cover it anywhere. You got these last two, just all this here, and if you see any low spots, you can throw it anywhere you want. Be creative. Don't fall over. Okay. Okay, guys. Troy's down there handing up plants to me, and then we're going to be carrying them in. But all of these giant elephant ears that we grew from bulbs this summer, there was no plants, are all going in. He's got it cleared out from here to through there. We've got the plants out of the waters, so we've got like maybe 4 more to go over that way. And then we're going to be carrying them in and putting them into the pond inside and trying to see, you know, we're going to go naturally. Basically, we're going to take these pots and stick them into the pool pond inside, and whichever leaves turn brown or whatever, we can cut off. I'm not going to just trim them back like I did last year. I'm just going to let the ones that want to die, because whenever you change a plant's position, you know, out from the sun to inside, you know, blah, 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 you will have big leaf die-offs. So whichever ones want to die, we'll then cut them and make it a little easier on the plants. And the problem is, let me look in here, we don't have that much room for wet plants. I mean, up here are plants that we have to water, but all the elephant ears, they sit in the water. So last year, we had this whole stairs. See the steps? There's 1, 2, 3, 4. We had this whole stairs full of elephant ears, and this was like an elephant ear jungle. So I'm going to use these small peace lilies on the dog bone and put the elephant ears here, and then, you know, I don't know. We're going to have to go from there and then move all these other plants here. I may have to have some up here out of the water where we have to water them daily, and that's going to change their characteristics too, because they're used to being underwater. But, you know, we'll get it. We'll figure it out. We're getting things done. I eliminated this here completely, so we don't need that out here. These are parts to a filter that I put over here, which I got to get all the parts together because this is a really good pump and I need them parts to it. So we won't see this stuff here as much, but you know, this was the filter that was on the old 3000 that was in there that we're going to put back on the 4000 now. And then this here is too tall to fit in there, so they're just extra bio. And the same thing with this. This is an extra bio load where if I need to make a new filter, you know, see the water running through and then coming down and dripping through all the bio balls, I can take a bunch of these bio balls out of here, put them in a filter on a new tank, and they're already pre-seeded with bacteria. So we always keep our filters running. Oh, look at the little waterfall over there. There's another one right here too. You can't really see it, but it's coming down and then coming back and going down right here. So you guys don't really get to see that much. But so we always keep you know, bacteria running on filters so that we can do that. Now what I'll do is I'll take all this out, put it in a filter that I put on a new tank, and then it's you know, got plenty of bacteria. I can put new bio balls in here and let them run, let the bacteria grow, you know. So we always got extra filters running for that purpose. And we got to get these rocks here put away, finish covering, you know, here. And then over here, all of this here, we took all the rocks off. We can put the rocks all the way back across this. Because see, without the rocks, you know, some people say, oh, it looks ugly with the rocks. Without the rocks, it looks fake, right? All these tiles. Let me show you over here. It looks a little bit more natural like that. See all these rocks on here? It covers them tiles. And it looks a little more natural. That's all. So, yeah, we want to cover them up. Like, we can take a rock and cover that pipe up right there, and you won't see that. See all these ones here that are double height? We don't need that. These ones here are double height. We just need a single layer of rocks across there. And it looks a little better. It looks a little more natural. I like that. Oh, my God. Look how barren this place is out here. And look at here. Oh, no. Yeah, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 elephant ears left. And then we got a few stragglers here. And then some on the steps here. And this big white one here. That got to go in.
Little elephant ear.
Oh, little baby elephant ear.
So's that one.
All right, well,
There's one coming
it's
out
going to
of
look
the
so... It's going to look so barren out here and so just void of life. It was looking like such a jungle. I loved it. And now, not so much. Thank you, Troy. Oh my God, look how barren. Look how, it just looks horrible. This is just, we've got like 5 of these elephant ears left, and that's it. Troy's getting the last couple little ones off the steps. But look how...
my living room.
Your living room is gone. You no longer have a paradise, Jerry.
Ah.
All them plants are gone. That's... Oh, my God. That looks so terrible. But, you know, it's a necessary evil. But let's go look inside. We have got a jungle amassing. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Oh my goodness, look at all this. Monstera. And then on this side, these are all, now they're just thrown here because I have to put them in the water. So they're kind of like not wanting to stand up, but I have to put them in the water on this stairs here because they came out of the river in the water, and I have to put them back in here. So we're going to do that later, but you know, basically, look at that. Wow. Now, see, tonight it's going to go down to 31 degrees here. So all these plants would have died if we'd have left them outside. So we're doing what we can. And then all the people that are coming tomorrow, we're going to go ahead and place all these plants, do all we can. I'll take what I can around from here and put it around the dog bone, tank and all that stuff. Like maybe these guys right here. I don't know. We're going to figure it out. But right now, the job today was to get these plants in from outside so they don't die. Because tonight, it's going down past freezing. 31 degrees. So he's pretty much got all of them off the steps. We've got like 3 or 4 here. A couple on the corner there. And then that's it. We're good. All these will be gone. I told you it'd be barren out here. I loved that jungle look that was out here. Okay, guys. We got a bunch of plants in from outside, but let me show you what I got to deal with. Because the main thing tonight was to get them in, because it's going to 31 degrees tonight and they will all die. We got them in, but here's what we got to do tomorrow. I'm walking around back here. I'm getting ready. Oh, remember all that room we had from the dog bone? Oh, jeez. Oh, oh. Whoa. No more room through here. Let me get through this. Okay. That's all plants. Okay. Then we got these over here. They're just a little more organized and a little more better, but we can walk through here at least. And let me see. That's what it looks like. So we got this accomplished. They won't die tonight, but tomorrow we got to place them, cut them back, do whatever we got to do, and get them into their winter home area where they're gonna be. But look out here. It's so barren. Look at this. All the way from through there and through here. All these plants here will grow again next summer. They'll live over the winter, but it don't look good. But we got to go by Mother Nature, All right, Jerry, how you think things have gone so far?
Other than you pulling the Jerry with the buttons on the film, now I got to try.
You had to bring that up.
Now we don't set up videos in this program, but when Rich pulls out his camera, this is the way we are. And yes, I'm live and kicking and helping as much as I possibly can.
Awesome. And Troy, you worked hard today. I'll give you that.
We got everything done. All the plants.
Yeah, you worked hard. I give credit where credit's due, and you worked hard today. Except for you didn't listen to me, and you got your feet wet, and I told you it'd be horrible.
I said I didn't mind. Don't listen to him. I didn't mind.
The feet are soaking wet.
I willingly chose to do this.
Should have listened to me. I mean, your feet would be dry and
They're low-key not
warm
that
right
wet.
now.
Surprisingly, they're not like that wet right now.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
They
were for like a little bit. Now they're not.
If you let your tennis shoes dry on your feet, they'll actually fit you better.
Yeah. Well, that's the old trick for the old school boots, the leather boots. Yeah, you get them wet and you wear them. Yeah.
That's old school. The moccasins. That's the only way you can fit moccasins.
Yeah. So we got it done, but they're all inside right now. Here's the problem. They're not all in place where they need to be. Like all the ones that came out of the river need to be underwater, and they're not. So I'm hoping tomorrow I can get to it. But right now I know that they're not going to die overnight now. they'll still be alive tomorrow. So we're going to place things tomorrow and put everything up where it belongs, and do that kind of stuff and get the plants back to where we can walk through there. And this is more elephant ear than we've ever dealt with before, because we always brought them up from bulbs. Now we're trying to go ahead and keep these plants alive that are like 5 and 6 foot around. You got to admit, they were bigger than you thought they were, huh?
Yeah, they were a lot bigger. There were some small ones, but like most of them, they were big. They were really
They were way bigger than you thought they were, yeah. So we got them in there, and if we have to cut them back a little bit, that's fine. But we're going to start next summer with 3 and 4 foot elephant ears, as opposed to starting it with the little bulbs that we planted in the dirt. So hopefully next year we can get a big jungle going back here. But yeah, we've done, and we've been going on this timeline. Like, it's been crazy. Josh ain't here, so I have to get this done. I have to get this done. Oh shit, it's going to get 31 degrees. We have to get all the plants in by then. Let's move this. Let's do that. And it's been crazy, but somehow we're pulling it off and we're getting it done. So all the plants are inside. We'll work on it tomorrow and get them down into the water and make everything else, and cut what we have to cut or whatever, cut back. But we'll get it done. Okay, so what we did after we carried them all in, because you couldn't even walk through here, we trimmed each plant back and hoping, we didn't try and cut off many, but you can see there's some good leaves here, and then there's some ones wilting still. So we trimmed them back as best we could, and trying to get them to start to come back. These ones are all wilting here, but like this one was trimmed back and it's coming up. That one's coming up. This one we had to cut everything off of. It came out and did an absolute 90. So I guess it was on its side out there in the river, and then we cut it off all this way. And I know that's going to die off, but the bulbs will live and start growing again, so that's fine. This one here is doing great now. It's standing up straight. We took off the leaves that, branches that were sticking over, and then this one here, there's a couple that are sticking up, but it's all wilting still. So we're going to leave this one go, only because we're going to see which branches, come back, and then we'll, chop off the rest. And then we got this one, didn't even have a pot in it. So I've got to pot this one today. And then, now, but, we're able to walk through here now. So we got our jungle and we're able to walk now, which we were not able to walk through here for like 2 days now, or a day and a half. So things are coming. All these here, these are just, I don't know if we're going to make it past them. We'll see which ones start growing, and then we'll lop off everything that's wilted. Right now, with everything wilted, I don't want to lop off everything and start the plant over. So we're going to let this go and see which leaves recover, and then the ones that don't, we'll chop off. But we've got a good start on it. The plants are inside now. I mean, look at the size of these leaves. This is a small one. There's way bigger ones over there, But, all the plants are in, and we're going to thin out over here a lot when I bring the plants over to here to cover these corners and all this. So we're going to have more plants over here, and then all on these steps will be the elephant ears and stuff down here. So it's going to clear out a lot. So, all right, guys, we're here cleaning buckets now. Chase is here, showed up. Amelia showed up. And I got your name right. Oh, no. I didn't get your name right. Autumn. I was so confident I had your name right for
all days.
all day. I'm sorry. So we're washing out these buckets for Jerry, and we're going to put them back under the 2200 where all the buckets go, and finally get that cleared up. But we're working on this pile up here, which are all the tubs. And we couldn't find any of the black tubs no more, but we found 3 of them all stacked inside each other inside of this with a lid on it. So that's where our tubs disappeared to. So we've got to restash all this and stack them up and make it fit right. And then we got all these red ones here, like them ones, which we don't really use. So I'm going to put them back here and use as spares.